So we continue calculus and we are at the end of the first part, and I will draw a graph quickly. Okay, we'll go rapidos. Alors, I have this graph representing a function. Okay, put it in up. Not the color I want. If my graph is doing something like that, I can say that there, and I put some numbers. Okay, A, B, C, D. I can say three things. Alors, from A to B, in this part 1, the graph is rising. Okay, in 2, it's falling, it's rising from A to B, and now it's falling from B to C, and it is rising again from C to D. Okay, if I show the point on the axis A, B, C, D, I have intervals. Okay, now I say that on the one it is increasing on the interval AB, on this interval, it is decreasing on the interval BC, and it is increasing again on the interval CD. Okay, this is first thing. Okay, voilà, copy paste. Okay, now second graph. It's the same graph, but just to show an important property that if I take, we see that on the interval AB, we say that the graph is increasing here. Okay, here it is increasing. Okay, how come we say if I take two numbers on this interval, let's say x1 and x2, so have fx1 and I have fx2. Can see that first, if I go there, x1 is strictly x2 is strictly over x1. Okay, and now I can see that if I take the length, f x1 strictly under fx2. This is the property of increasing function. We copy it to OK. Hop. Voilà. And now we will write definition. A function f is called increasing on an interval E if fx1 is strictly under fx2 whenever x1 is strictly under x2 on E. Okay, it is the example we just saw. Insert up l'objet, former l'object, okay. Okay. Same thing, it is called decreasing interval E if fx1 strictly over fx2 whenever x1 is lesser than x2. Okay, and I will finish by an example. Now up. Now a function we start to know, it is this function, the squared function. So it is doing something like that. We can see that there's two parts of this function, 1, 2. Here the function is decreasing. Okay, if I take two numbers a and b, have a strictly lesser than b, and I have fa, fb, and I see that fa strictly over fb, it is decreasing. Okay, and it is decreasing on which interval? We see that it is decreasing on an interval minus infinity 0. I know that in USA you got something notation like that. Okay, and on this part it is increasing, because if I take x1 x2, I have x1 is lesser than x2, but I see that fx1 fx2, the length of x1 is lesser than the length of fx2. Et voilà. Et voilà. And et voilà for this example, and we have finished the first part. And if I go to the syllabus of an official community college like the CCNY University in New York, I can see, if I come back quickly, I started it on Monday, November 3, and it's Monday, May 25, so it took me 7 months. Okay, and if I go, I have the official syllabus of CCNY University Calculus 1. Okay, undergraduate, etc. The same textbook we study Stewart early transcendentals, and function the representation we just finished it. It took us 7 months, and in the university they do it in a half a day. But we are not in a rush. We are here to understand. Use the format. Okay, so we are here to understand. So we'll start a catalog of essential functions. We have transforming and combining functions, exponential function, inverse function, logarithm, tangent and velocity problem, limit, derivatives again, maximum, minimum value, mean value theorem, derivatives also, optimization, definite integral, fundamental theorem of calculus, substitution rule, and we will finish for calculus 1 and we'll go to calculus 2. Voilà, follow me.